Hi everybody, this is a quick sort of follow-up video from a video that Rick put on earlier talking about British sellers and people like that. Just want to show you a couple of things that I've got. I'm going to do a review and video and upload it later on. I bought this from Lee at the Good, the Bad, the Robots a few weeks ago. Yeah, it is huge. I would just like to add, this is my first video that I've done in HD from a camera that I got from a good friend of mine called Andy Whale. He's a collector. Got to know him quite well the past few weeks, chatting to him on Facebook, had a couple of chats on the phone. Top bloke, sold me a top camera for a really good price. What's your videos? He does some fantastic photos. I just need some videos now, Andy. Lee tempted me with this a few weeks ago and just sort of said, I've got a tumbler, it's been sitting around my house for a week, I've been showing it to a few people and it looks awesome. I know a lot of people have reviewed it, so I'm not going to review it, I'm just going to show it on top of a couple of cabinets because people seem to get a bit worried that it won't go on and this, that and the other. It does, but please believe me, leave the little red clips that stay inside the wheels. I can't quite get to that yet. There's one inside this wheel and there's one inside the back wheel. You can see it on top of the cabinet. You just about get the back tyre on like that. All the lights work. It looks absolutely awesome. I've seen a few reviews where it's not actually been put together yet. These you put on either side. They're like a tyre guard that sort of obviously deflects stuff. These will move. That one, it's not as easily as move. That one will move. There you go. That moves up and down like that. That moves down like that. I'm sure you've all seen the videos of sort of round the back of sort of there. And you've got the gauges and you can see all the suspension and everything. Inside is awesome. You can get a figure inside it. I've done it. Just see there. You can just see the outside of that little red clip that I was talking about earlier that stops the whole thing rolling. This is an awesome piece. It really is. If you've got the room and you're into Batman, I would get it. It does sort of take over your collection a little bit and you're like in awe of it and you're like, whoa. And if you're watching Lee, yeah, camouflage one would go over there. But might have to lose the Superman box, but never mind. But it truly is really detailed. I mean, it is mad. Like I said, I'm not trying to review it, I'm just showing it the sort of quality you get from stuff from Lee. You know, he is true to his word. Like I say, just backing up Rick. He was giving the big earlier, saying that all his stuff is fantastic. He does exactly what he says, and he does. Every time I've spoken to Lee and I've asked him a question, he comes straight back to you. He gives you an answer. If you buy a figure from him, it's there. He gives you the tracking details straight away. I'll say this bad boy was a bit of a whim because I'd already bought the batpod, which I didn't get from Lee. I did get that from eBay. Again, very reasonable price from a UK seller. So I didn't buy it from China or anyone else, Rick, so don't have a go at me. But yeah, I got that from eBay. And I got this first, and then when you put it up on top of the cabinet, you're like, right, so that's the tyre at the beginning, and then how big is that tumbler going to be? And it is huge, absolutely huge. I'll just give you a bit of an idea. Just zoom back a little bit on Jack Sparrow, and you can see the size of him. It's immense. All the lights work. At night it looks fantastic. Really is. I can't big it up enough. But again, just to sort of reiterate what Rick was saying earlier, Lee, top man. Does exactly what he says in the tin, really. Just pan round quickly. This arrived the other day. It's been sitting on the floor now for about week and a half, 2 weeks. Do I do an unboxing? Do I just display it in the cabinet and do a video of it? I think I'm just going to put it in the cabinet and do a video of it. There's so many reviews, everyone's unboxed it and shown all the hands and the table and the lamp and the pencil and everything you get with it. I think I'm just going to display it and then show it as it is. Like I say, it's just a very quick video just to show what I've just picked up in 1080. Give a shout out to Rick, give a big shout out to Andy, thank you very much for the camera buddy. Another shout out to Lee again for this. Top guys.